I haven't done this in a minute. Whew. Hey, y'all. I think I'm going to put this right here because I need to see what y'all are saying. But yes, welcome. I haven't done one of these in a minute, as I always start the video out saying. I really should do these once a week, but I don't know. Like, just life be lifing, you know? Oh, we have one person already in the room chatting with me. Hey, Chris, how are you? I love your encore reviews. Well, stay tuned because after this live, my encore review is going to premiere. So at 2:15. I know, I should make them weekly. I'm sorry. But yes, how's my Sunday going? Happy Sunday, y'all. It's been pretty chill. I've just been trying to catch up on doing videos. I've been trying to do that all week. Trying to have a social life. Usually Monday through Wednesday, I'm like a shut-in right now. Oh my God, it's a little hot right now. I want to put on the AC. You know what? I'm a gangster. I can go through it. You know, it's a little humid in my apartment because it's like what, 90 degrees outside? Anyway, what else is going on? Yeah, my weekend's pretty boring. I just been, doing reviews and editing and all that. But I should start with this cocktail, right? Yeah, I'm gonna start with the cocktail before I get into this my topic of the day. And I promise you it's not gonna be too heavy. I'm not Ebony, Shout out to Ebony, it's just a joke. Yes, happy Sunday. All right, so let me see. So what I'm gonna make is a lychee martini. It's just one of my classic drinks. If you know me, I know how to make an effing cocktail. Also, when you go out to a bar, do not trust a bartender who do not use measurements. Because it's not going to be a good cocktail. Now, if you at the club and you want like a vodka soda, fine. But when you actually at like a craft cocktail bar, when you paying like $16 a drink, yeah, it's gonna be good if they use a jigger. But yes, I'm making a lychee martini. And we have 41 people in the room. While you're in the room, please like the video, please and thank you. Also, if you want any of the shirts that I wear, on my YouTube, on this channel, the link is below in the description. Well, I don't have a description for this, but it will be up if you want to get a t-shirt. But yeah, Tall Order is basically like my little live show I do every 2 weeks where I interact with y'all. This is completely me unfiltered. Well, not completely unfiltered. I'm still working on a Patreon for that. But it's me, live and, can't like take anything out, so I might belch, I might have to get up and answer the door, something. I'm trying not to curse because this is monetized. They're so funny with these lives. I don't know why. Let me see what y'all saying. This summer is not as fun as I thought it would be. Can't put my finger on it. Been nostalgic lately to 2016 summer. A summer where I am not locked in the house is a summer I am grateful for. Also, y'all, my birthday is, it's on the 29th. What today is? I totally don't know what today is. I'm crazy right now. Today's the 18th, right? Or the 19th. Anyway, my birthday's on the 29th. Oh my God, Janine. I went to Verlaine this past week. That is my spot. Now, Verlaine is in Lower East Side, y'all. They make some good lychee martinis. Not as good as mine, but they make some okay lychee martinis. They're still open though. They have happy hour from 5 to 10. And the lychee martinis are $8. And the sangrias are good too. Sangrias are better than the lychee martinis, low key. But yeah, one of my favorite spots. Janine has good taste. Thank you, Corey Gary. I'm a kid at heart. So I love like my little anime shirts. I love my 90s tees, They're a reflection of my personality, much like, this painting in the back. How old will I be? I will be 36. Right now I am 35. Whew, us millennials, we are getting up there now. I feel sorry for the Generation Zs because they have nothing on the millennials. They really don't. If you're born from 1985, honestly, all the 80s, if you're born in the 80s up to like 1995, like you had a great childhood. I want you to mix a drink called the Screaming Orgasm. I've heard of that before, I just don't know what's in it. My birthday is 7/29 too. Leo Nation. Okay, 7/29. All right. I'm actually going to be going to Palm Springs, but before I talk about all that, and yes, I will answer the question about pop roast too. But yeah, let me start on this drink. So, lychee martini, of course. I have my jigger. I have my glass with my ice. I feel like I'm at a kiddie table right now. My tall ass. Okay, well, we're gonna start. I mean, it's 4 easy ingredients. So first, vodka doesn't have to be expensive. Absolute is just fine. Lychee nectar or any lychee juice. I prefer this lychee juice. It's so hard to find this stuff. Try not to curse. I got this off of Amazon. It's a little pricey though. They running you $3 a can for a 6-pack, but the lychee is so good. You know, I probably have to go to like Chinatown or something like that, or like one of those bodega supermarkets. Sometimes they'll have this, and for much cheaper. Of course, you know, balance out my cocktail with some simple syrup from Monin. You can get simple syrup from anywhere. It doesn't have to be Monin. It's just my choice. Also, you can make your own simple syrup too. It's just sugar water. And then the lychee liqueur, very important. Usually my lychee liqueur of choice is Bowls, but it's hard to find that. It really is. So a lot of people have Soho lychee liqueur. You can find this at a lot of places, and it's not that expensive too. I think Tao, they make their lychee martinis with this. I'm gonna pause right quick to see what y'all saying. I'm gonna need at least one live video while you on Palm Springs. Well, I'm gonna be filming Pop Roast while I'm at Palm Springs, so there's that. I might do like a little 30-minute live, a 30-minute one. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna start. There is 76 people of you. See, I can't edit myself. There is 76 of you in this live. Y'all need to start talking and let me know where y'all from. You know, are you from out of the country? Let me know what city you're in. Say something. You know, I do this live so I can talk with y'all. Because without y'all, like, you know, my channel wouldn't be anything. Okay, so let's start. Absolute. This is your jigger. Rhymes with, you know. This is 1 ounce. This is 2 ounce. 2 ounces of vodka. I'm gonna put a little bit of half an ounce in there because, you know, I want it a little strong. I like my drink strong and sweet, just like me. It's the vodka. Now the Soho lychee liqueur. So, with this, I found out that it has a really strong taste to it. So, I'm gonna put like, this is the 1 ounce part. I'm gonna put like half an ounce because it has a really strong flavor. You don't want it to be too overwhelming. I almost put too much in there because you're definitely gonna taste it. You don't want it to be too sweet. Oh, lychee juice. I forgot to shake it. Oh well. So I do 2 ounces. I do 2 2-ounce pours because you really want that lychee flavor in it. You just don't want like a vodka lychee drink. And then to round it out, you have the simple syrup. Not too much. Again, You want a balanced cocktail. You don't want. I don't want to give y'all diabetes. I be seeing people. I saw somebody. I can't say who they are. They made a drink that I was just like, oh my God. They're not measuring. They're mixing all types of stuff together. I don't know what they're doing. I hope people don't actually drink that. But yeah, I like my drinks to be balanced. So that's about it. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more lychee in because I put a lot of vodka in it. So then, you just make sure it's tight. We love tight and right. Keep your mind out the gutter. So you just shake it. I usually say like 20 seconds. You can say the chorus of My Neck, My Back. Definitely, that'll be enough time. Shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Hey, ya. All right. Look, I am not a cocktail snob. Well, I am, but I want a good drink. If you're going to charge me $16 for a drink, it better be good. Ugh. Okay. So, that's how you know you made a good drink, because it doesn't go right over. It's just to the top. It's that nice cloudiness that I love. All right. And let me taste it. Perfection. It really is perfection. And it's not just because I made it. Ooh, there you go. Ugh. All right. And that is a lychee martini. 4 simple ingredients. That's all it is. And so refreshing. And definitely, like, if you're having a house party, I made a picture of this. It went out like that. I pat myself on the back. It's just so good. All right, so let me put all this junk to the side so I can talk to y'all. Also, shout out to Andrea for getting me this bar table. I did not forget you. I appreciate you. Just letting you know that. If you're watching. So, I'm going to catch up with what y'all saying and then get into a topic. All right. Oh, hello from Hollywood, California. Oh, in London, yes. I'm from New York City, and I love to travel to the world. Been to 12 countries so far. Roanoke, Virginia. Christopher Brown. Is this the Chris Brown? Probably not, but Chris Brown is from Virginia, I know. Will you be coming to the Bay to visit Alex during your trip? I should be going to San Francisco in maybe late August or maybe September, early fall. Ooh, we got Harlem in the house, Barbados. I love Barbados. I went to Barbados before. International love from Sweden. Oh my God. I always wanted to ask if Sex and the City, Girls on Broad City portray NYC realistically here in Los Angeles. Girls, I mean, they gave you New York City from a white girl's point of view. I haven't seen Broad City. I really do want to see that show. Sex and the City, it's a little accurate, just not, they were very mum about how expensive New York City really is, because the logistics of Carrie being in that apartment with her salary was just not financially feasible to me. It didn't make sense. Hi, Chris from Jamaica, currently living in Miami. I love that you started your channel. I always have you on in the background. Thank you so much. Chicago, Baltimore, Jersey City, but you live in Salt Lake City. Have you seen any of the Salt Lake City Housewives? Because that's coming soon. I think that's going to be up next, like after Potomac. Ohio. Oh, I'm so excited about Palm Springs. I'll talk about it like just in a second. Chris, the most overrated and underrated drink. The most overrated drink, I would probably say, is a Sex on the Beach. It's a very simple cocktail. Underrated, I would say a gimlet. There's like really, like, people just don't make gimlets right for me because they put that rosa lime juice shit in it and I don't like it. Like, you need to put fresh lime juice in a gimlet. Like, gimlets are very underrated. Uh, can you make that drink with flavored vodka instead? I wouldn't because you already have the lychee. Like, I think the flavors might clash, so I wouldn't do that. The drink looks very refreshing. It is. And lychee is like an Asian fruit. It tastes like, excuse me, it tastes like almost pearish, but pearish. Um, it's like a tropical pear. That's what it tastes like. No, I said I like gimlet. I said gimlets are underrated. Underrated. Overrated, I would say a cocktail like a Long Island. Those are overrated. Also, a Sex on the Beach, that's overrated. But yes, let me get into this topic. I named it procrastination, self-doubt, and imposter syndrome. Now, I ain't gonna be too vulnerable in front of y'all, but you know, this week it just felt really hard to like get a video out because I just feel like, damn, am I not doing this right? Like, you know, because in our episode, there's a lot that goes into these 15 to 19-minute videos, you know, like I set my camera up. I either do a watch along or I do a note where I take script, you know, like I make a script. And, you know, I'll be having take 1, take 2, take 7, take like 19 just to make it right, just for y'all. And, you know, sometimes I just be frustrated with myself, like, am I doing this right? Am I even funny? So it's just like the self-doubt in me and then like the procrastination, Lord. Like a ninja be tired and sometimes I just want to be in bed all day. So I'm not sure. You know, it's funny because I love reviewing, but you know, when you make it a job sometimes and it has to be on a schedule and you have to put it out, you know, immediately after, because I love to put my videos out like maybe the next day. I'm not fast enough to do it the same night. I'm just not. I put too much quality into my editing in order to like do that. And that's another thing, editing. So I already have the filming thing that takes me a while, but then like editing, I just learned how to do that this year, and I wish I could be as fast as, you know, the average YouTuber, but I'm not. And I'm very OCD, especially, you know, with the image I want to put out there. You know, I want to make sure everything is correct and right and funny. So yeah, it does take me maybe like two hours to edit and then put that into how much I'm on my phone. Because, you know, when you love pop culture, you really have to keep up with it. And I try to make sure I have a social media presence too. I always try to tell my friends that who want to like, you know, market themselves. I'm like, well, do you have a social media presence? Because it's like if you're not on social media, unfortunately, these days, it's like you don't exist. You know, people got to know that you're there. But yeah, I be ducked off on my phone, whether it be Twitter or Instagram or Jacked. I'm kidding. Or I'm texting somebody, or I'm watching TV. I'm distracted. So that puts another hour on top of my editing. So yeah. But yeah, that goes into all like the procrastination stuff. But the imposter syndrome, where it just feels like, am I doing this right? You know, like I always feel like, am I a fraud? Like, you know, it's just weird. Look up imposter syndrome because I was looking it up. I'm just like, damn, I kind of feel like I deal with this, you know. And I love the encouraging words that y'all say, and it really motivates me to keep doing it, you know. So I just be in my head a lot about the content that I put out. So that is me being vulnerable, y'all. So if my videos take, 2 or 3 days after the premiere of that episode, yeah, I just be feeling a certain way. Because, my encore review, by the way, is coming up right after this. So make sure y'all go on over to Encore. Not go over to Encore. See, I be editing shit and I be editing this part out. Make sure after the video, you go to my encore review that's going to be premiering at 2:15. But yes, I'd be so mad at myself, y'all, when like I don't have like say Potomac, like I need to have that out by Monday afternoon or Monday night. No excuses, because I'm still in, a competitive YouTube market. I'm still trying to, compete, with people that already have established viewership. So I got to make sure I'm on my stuff. I need a drink break. Let me sip. Oh, so good. Damn it. How am I single? I'll be making drinks like this. Anyway, but yeah, people be hard on themselves a lot, and I get it. I'm a pessimistic optimist. I expect the worst. I hope for the best. But yeah, like sometimes after like I finish filming an episode, I'm like, that was so terrible. Like I don't feel like I'm feeling it. And then once I edit it, once I edit it, I feel better, and I'm like, oh, okay, it all came together. And then like I love to read y'all comments, and I'm glad, And I'm really appreciative of that article I saw, like ranking me on top 10 Housewives reviews. One day I will be on Watch What Happens Live. Maybe behind the bar, maybe giving my commentary. Hopefully. But yeah, that's what I've just been feeling this week. I've just been feeling like just into my head a little bit because I feel like I can't put these videos out as fast as I want to because I'm still learning and I'm just really hard on myself. But yes, that's it. I wasn't going to be like a Debbie Downer. I'm just letting y'all know where my mind is, and if my videos come out late, y'all know what it is. So I don't know where that came from either. Anywho, let me see what y'all saying. Let's see. Let's see. Gimlet slander. What's stronger, a Long Island or an Adios MF? I think you mean a blue MF. So a Long Island and a blue MF, the only difference is instead of Coke, you use blue Curacao. That's the only difference. Only difference. There's also a Long Beach, which is like instead of Coke, you use cranberry juice. The more you know. You funny AF, never worry about that. Thank you so much. Potomac is the only show I watch at the edge of my seat. The rest, like Roni, have been some chores to watch. I get that. And the whole Roni thing, excuse me, the whole Roni thing, like, I get it. It's really polarizing, and I'm sad that the show has come to that. I really like Ebony as a person. I'm not sure if she just is right for the show. Like, I think she would be right on Potomac. I think she would fit in really great. I just don't think this is the show for her, or maybe they just need to recast the entire, like, cast. They really do. I think she would be good on The View. It just seems like Ebony is, like, auditioning for The Real or The View or something like that. Like, I feel like I'm still need to, like, relate to her. Like, I want to see her be vulnerable, see her be drunk, Like, it's just something. That's the only thing. But I do love her on the show. I still got to keep an unbiased opinion. Like, just because she is black and, like, the first black woman, I still got to, rate the show accordingly. Like, with Garcelle, like, I think she did a great season, but my qualms with her first season was she wasn't on it enough for me. And I felt like the ladies were all, like, walking eggshells around her. And that's what I didn't like. But now her second season, I feel like, she belongs there. Like, I love her on the cast. Ooh, I answered that question. That was a long answer I gave. Would you do more lives? Less editing pressure. I would never do a live review of a review. I would never do a live review of a review. Does that make sense? I would never do a live review of a TV show because I curse too much. I really do. So I got to make sure I edit myself. But other than that, I can do like a live when it comes to me talking about topics and stuff like that, you know. If I do a Patreon, I'll do like a live a week. So maybe I'll do that. Like, I'm still working on that. That'll probably come in the fall. I also need to find out how to make an Amazon wish list. I have never done that before, but since my birthday coming up, I just want to give people the option, you know? Love your content. Thank you, Golden Butterfly. Wishing you 100,000 subscribers. Wow. Thank you. Let's see. You're doing great, Chris. Thank you. I appreciate it. So how do you stay motivated when you know you should be doing something important but just can't muster the impetus to do it? Well, my audience keeps me motivated. Like, I love feedback on my work, you know, because I love a good, like a critique, you know, because if you come in crazy at me, I'm gonna come at you crazy. That's one thing. But yes, I love the encouraging words, so that really motivates me. I know it sounds cheesy though. Nikki Ward, thank you so much for the donate. I forgot to even mention that. If you want to donate to the channel, you know, because I mean, I do make a little something from YouTube, but if you want, you can donate here, or you can donate Cash App, $CDIGGI1. I'm also on Venmo. It's Chris-Diggins. Yeah, that information is also in the description. I just got to make sure to add it. Excuse me. Roni is centered around whiteness and they're oblivious to it. Yeah, I agree. That's why they need to like recast the whole thing. Because it should be called The Real Housewives of Upper East Side, New York. That's not The Real Housewives of New York. Ready to hear you talk about the Cherish twins and also how non-singing Irish wants more singing parts. Oh yes, I talk about it. That's going to be debuting right after this at 2:15. Ebony gives me, I want to be the only token black girl in this group. She also never seems genuine when she was crying. I don't think she wants to be the only black girl in the group. I just think she needs to know a time and a place. Like, stay your black ass self. I want you to be blackity black. Don't, you know, don't not like, you know, make yourself smaller for any group of, especially white women, you know, but I just feel like what's her personality? Like, I get it that you're, you know, you're very, what's the word I want to say? Like, you say a lot about, because I want to make sure I'm not canceled. Like, what is your personality? Like, you know my personality. Like, you know, like, I'm black and I always will, you know, speak on black causes, but I want to know her personality. What is she like? You know, it's just, sometimes it's just laid on a little thick. I'm not sure if it's just extra for TV, but yeah. It's funny too because I know two people personally that knows Ebony, so I want to be respectful too. I don't want to, you know, be out of pocket. But yeah, Ebony is not the only reason for the show, like, declining. Like, it's just, you know, the pandemic. And then also, I just feel like the cast is just not actual friendships, you know? Like, the only people that actually know each other is 3 women, but I feel like I'm just looking for real relationships almost. You can't curse in these lives these days? I'm not sure, but I just don't want to find out because getting that little yellow $sign, it's annoying. It really is. You kind of don't like Garcelle this season. I like her actually more this season than last season. My PayPal account. What is it anyway? Let me see. What is it? I can look at it right quick. Also, feel free to ask me any question on your mind. This is the time where you can do it, and I will give you my answer. But I'll talk about my birthday right now. So my birthday is July 29th. I'm going to Palm Springs. I'm going there from Wednesday the 28th to August 2nd. I went to Palm Springs last year and it was fun. You know, it was just like a nice house. During the pandemic, we couldn't hardly do anything. It was me and like 5, 6 of my friends. And we just chilled. We had a beautiful time. Pool was lovely. Went to some places. Got high a lot because, you know, I love me a dispensary. Love it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for my birthday. I'll probably do a little live, 30 minutes while I'm there in Palm Springs. I'm excited about it. Oh, so my PayPal is paypal.me/cdiggy1. And then my Venmo is Chris-Diggins. Yep. Oh, so why is there no pop roast this week? So pop roast, we do a pop roast every single week, you know. So we had one week where we didn't have any ads for us, and I was just thinking, okay, this is the perfect time to like just have like a nice little break and then come back next week. There's no shade, no tea, you know, nobody quit. You know, it's just I just wanted a break. That's all. And I think Alex would like a break too. I mean, he makes, you know, tons of videos every week. So yeah, we just needed a break. We didn't have any ad requirements this week. And I'm just like, okay, well, since we don't have any requirements, because we do have a podcast distribution contract, whereas like they find us sponsors, you know, to put in our slots. I'm giving you all the behind the scenes tea. They give us like slots for ads. So this week we didn't have any slots, and I was just like, okay, well, we don't have any what's the word I'm looking for? We don't have any commitments this week. So I was just like, okay, let's just take a week off. So I hope y'all, you know, aren't too sad about it, you know, because I'm doing a live. Alex is doing his allegedly show. So yeah, everything's cool. We'll see y'all next week. Let me see. Oh, gotta make sure I copy this. Ooh, I hate my computer. It's so slow. All right, so yes, Zakia, she says, like, we want to know her personality outside her values, politics, and educational status. That's what I mean, you know? Like, I just want to know, like, more about Ebony and what she likes, you know? Did you take pictures with your fine daddy while he was visiting you, asking for a friend? Did I? I don't think so. Like, I'm not really a picture person, you know? Like, my Instagram, I'll do like a selfie sparingly, you know? But I'm the friend that just, you know, likes to enjoy the moment. Sometimes I'll take a picture. I usually like to take a picture of like the scenery and what I'm actually doing. But as far as myself, I'm humble, you know? Would you date someone in their 20s? I mean, I have, even though I'm 36 now. But yeah, the lowest I'll go to seriously date is maybe late 20s. I just joined the stream. What are you drinking? I am drinking a lychee martini. I made this earlier in the video if you want to know how to make it. I also have my combos and concoctions. If you go to my playlist, I have like a whole list of my drink videos. Kyle and Garcelle's balcony scene made me so uncomfortable. Why did Kyle give me Master's wife and Garcelle was begging to go to the store to buy a bar of soap? Oh my God. Get out. Get out. You're cute, smart, and young. What's wrong with these men? Maybe it's me. Maybe something wrong with me. My mom's birthday is July 30th. She and my dad are going to California. Oh, nice. You are in France. The whole country takes August off. Have a hiatus. It's healthy. Yeah, I know. Am I going to see Alex this summer? Yes. Oh my God! Stop, Gary. Coy Gary. He been sounding like Marlo lately. I think he just been doing his Marlo voice purposely. Chris, what's a good cocktail with grapefruit this summer? Definitely a Paloma. I hate grapefruit, but order you a Paloma. It's basically like a grapefruit margarita. Very refreshing, very good. Or you can just get you like some Prosecco and then add some fresh grapefruit juice to it and have you a little grapefruit mimosa. I'm an alcoholic, y'all. I love me a beverage. I know I have a beverage for any mood I'm in. Mm. Chris, did you watch the recent interview Nivea did with Candy? Also, have you been listening to Giselle and Rob Dixon podcast, Reasonably Shady? I did see Nivea's interview with Candy. I need to finish it. I only did like 30 minutes, but just in the 30 minutes, I'm like, oh my God. Like Nivea has had quite the life. Like she's been through a lot, like a lot of toxic men in like that she's encountered. She's a survivor, and hopefully, like maybe she can write a book, or even better, have a reality show. I think she should have one. It made me like her even more. I need to finish it though. I heard there was some more tea in it. I have not heard Giselle and Rob's podcast. I just, you know, I gotta feel like it. Maybe I'll do it one time when I'm on the train or something, but I gotta be in the mood to listen to them. What are your thoughts on Victoria's Secret's Karen? Not many thoughts. I mean, white women go white sometimes, you know? Like, that was like the audacity. The audacity. Chris, you dead ass know everybody. There's always 6 degrees of separation between you and a celeb. You can really be a social climber if you were about that life. Yeah, that's not me. There's a 6 degree of separation because, you know, in gay world, there's a lot of gays that are in entertainment. And, you know, a lot of the popular gays know, you know, the gays that are working, you know, with Beyonce or, you know, working red carpets. Like I have a friend that works at ABC. Like he works up there. I'm not going to say his exact position, but, you know, I be getting that tea too, which is like, you know, really juicy. So yeah, like that's why I think there's just so many like, you know, like degrees of separation, like so many like less degrees of separation between people in entertainment. Who else? Because I know someone, you know, who my best friend is really good friends with the choreographer of Cardi's Up video. I forgot his name. I think Sean Bankston. Yeah, so that's like my best friend's friend. So, you know, it's just so easy to meet people. Chris, where are your coasters? I don't have coasters. You know what? I should put that on the Amazon list. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Call me out. Drag me. Oh my God. Are you sure you're 30, 32, 36 like Mia? Oh my God. I love Mia, but I'll be 36. She didn't give me 36. And I tried to Google her, and it also says she was born in 1985. No, 1984. I was like, ugh. Maybe she, like, because I know you can also edit your age online too, but she gives me a good 41. Like, that's the lowest I would go, 41. Maybe it's the surgery. Make a gimlet the next show. You know what? I will do that, even though I do have a video already of me making a gimlet. You'll never have to be single again if you open your heart to a 5'10" bachelor. Well, I'm not a heightist. I mean, as long as you're not under 5'7", like under 5'7", it's just not gonna work. I'm 6'7". I can't be with somebody that's 5'4". I can't. Oh, yeah, grapefruit cocktail, a Greyhound. I mean, a Greyhound is just basic though. No offense, but a Greyhound is just vodka and grapefruit, like at least, grapefruit mimosa, yeah, it's just prosecco and grapefruit juice, but there's so many different flavors that you're tasting. And then with the Paloma, it's like adding a grapefruit essence to a margarita. But yeah, Greyhound, if you in the club and you want like, your grapefruit juice and vodka, go for it. Uh, oh, a Dalmatian cocktail sounds good. I hate grapefruit, but this sounds definitely good. Let's see. Nivea never wanted to do reality TV. I think Roa did approach her before. Oh yeah, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I can see her on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's friends with Candy. But I really hope that they start actually putting housewives on the show. Have you tried Absolute Pear? It is my favorite Absolute. Well, looky here. Ugh. This is my bar that I have. Absolute Pear. Really good. Really, really good. Let's see. Uh, how is Atlanta the black mecca and it has this much shortage of rich, opulent black wives? Granted, I get not everyone wants to do reality TV, but damn. So Atlanta is a black mecca. Atlanta is also the black gay mecca as well. I heard that there's a lot of affluent black housewives in Atlanta, but they just don't want to be a part of the show. They just don't, because I'm sure like they know they're going to be a target. So I don't know. Like Atlanta really never gave us like Lux, like Beverly Hills, but they gave us entertainment, they gave us shade, and that's why they were like number one for so many years on Bravo, period. Like I think it was more so about the delusion of these ladies, because when you think about it, the only person who had money that came on the show was Candy. Only Candy, I think. Or it feels that way. I feel like now the people they're casting, like they need the check. Like they're working for the check. Like I think it's better if you cast people who don't need the check but want the fame. Did you like, I'm sure you mean daiquiris when you live in New Orleans. Yeah, I'll still get a daiquiri when I'm in New Orleans. Like, cause they make daiquiris different there. They're actually strong. If I was rich and married, I would not want to slum it up with Kenya Moore. Yep, shout out to Wendy. That's exactly it. Like, you see what they did with Kim Fields, someone who actually like is in the business, and how Kenya just went after her. Side note, that season is actually on right now. And they bullied that woman. They said her husband was gay. They were all like kikiing, like saying like how her husband was like a sissy, like behind her back. Like there were some mean girls to this woman, like all of them, pretty much. And Candy is not over the top lavish. She's very humble. Exactly. So you have a housewife that has the money, but she's so humble, and like she doesn't want to be broke again. That's the thing. Thank you so much, Jersey Girl. Rich screams and wealth whispers. You right. You are right. Oh, also today, y'all, I will be doing Maddie Rant's show, the panel. So that'll be another live that I'm on. That'll be at 5 o'clock Eastern. So make sure you join us. It's 2 hours of us going over Drag Race, hot topics, a lot of different things. I need to watch Space Jam. I have not seen that yet. I might do a review for it. I don't know yet. The Real Housewives of Atlanta was luxurious the first season. I mean, what was her name? Deshawn. Deshawn did have money. She did. Sheree, did she have money? I don't know. I don't know if Sheree came on with money. She was just real delusional. What is your say about Fallon and the small boy Jay? She did cheat. It just seemed like there was always something there. I'm not sure if she was cheating on him, but like, I mean, she immediately went to this guy right afterward. Like, you think she would be extremely mad at Portia, but the way that she's not taking it out on Portia at all tells me that she wanted to get out of the marriage. And she's like, you know what? You can have him, sis, because I was miserable. I'm all in the business. Do y'all monetize the panel? I believe so. It's on Maddie's channel, so I'm sure he maybe monetize it. I do the panel simply because I love it. If it turns into something bigger, then yeah, that's fine. But right now, I just do it for exposure because I want to like broaden my fan base. Because like Maddie's viewers, like they all watch Drag Race maybe, and other things, and maybe they are introduced to my channel. So yeah, like I do it more so just for exposure. Have I seen Escape Room yet? I have not. That guy with Fallon is fish. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. We have 157 people in the room. I have 13 minutes left on here. So, ask me a question now while I'm here. I might be back in 2 weeks. You never know. Ooh, I might need a nap after this. Ooh, 100 likes. Thank y'all so much. Very true. I followed you because I seen you on Maddie's channel. Oh, well, welcome. What did I think of Loki and Black Widow? I enjoyed Loki as a whole. I'm very excited that Jonathan Majors was in it because, for WandaVision, this is for the geeks. We all thought Mephisto was going to make an appearance on there, but he didn't. He wasn't even, a big bad. But Kang the Conqueror, who's going to have like a way bigger presence in the MCU, was in Loki. So that was great. The finale, it was very underwhelming. Well, at first I was excited. I was like, oh my God, that's Jonathan Majors. And then I was like, okay, a lot of dialogue, not that much action, not that much moving the plot. And then I was like, oh, that's it? That's it? So, like, Loki Season 1 is setting up for 3 different projects. It's setting up for Loki Season 2, Ant-Man, Quantumania, Ant-Man 3, and then, what else is it? Oh, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That's what it's setting up. So it was like, okay, we have this story, but it just feels like this story was just so it could prop up 3 other main stories. Like, I feel like they didn't really end it how I wanted it to. Like, it ended with more questions, Oh, and Black Widow. I enjoyed it. I really did. Like, I thought it was a great character send-off. Like, I feel like a lot of people was expecting something else, but I enjoyed it a lot. I really did. And I think it was finally time for Scarlett to have her own movie. I know a lot of y'all don't like her, but I thought it was entertaining. I really did. Oh, thank you, G. Smith. 36 for 36. I appreciate it so much. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Sweetie! I missed that season. That was a good ass season of Atlanta. Uh, since you have not answered my other question, well, I don't know what your other question was. I'm just scrolling, okay? Don't get mad at me. Will you take a job from E or Bravo if a job was offered to recap Housewives on the show? Of course I would. Of course. Do you believe Erica Jane? Well, if you watched my Erica Jane review, if you watched my Real Housewives of Beverly Hills review, I don't believe her. I think that she's very calculated. I definitely know that she's a smart woman. She's very cerebral. It's just crazy how she wouldn't know. I just, it's hard for me to buy it. It really is. Chris, when you are predicting Beyonce next comeback, and if she don't leave that husband of hers at home, well, Beyonce will never have a comeback. Never. Like, Beyonce is always relevant. Always. Like, you have Ivy Park coming out next week. Like, comeback meaning, like, people are now talking about you again. Like, you're reclaiming your glory. Beyonce has a steady, infinite, gloriness that she's living out, even when she's not doing anything. How do you stay so slim? Genetics. I'm not slim right here. Like, if I could get anything done, it would be lipo. I would get lipo right under my underbelly. Like, that lower area is where all the fat goes. And these effing love handles. They get on my nerves. Will you review the What If series? No. I just like to enjoy Marvel. Like, there's so many good Marvel breakdowns. I feel like my opinion wouldn't be that necessary because people are doing full breakdowns. Will there be a new episode of Polly Side-Eye? Oh, I'm so happy you asked about that. Jared's just been really busy getting his doctorate. And that's why we haven't had that much time. And also, I wanted to get like a good, interesting political topic to talk about. So yeah, I'm actually going to see Jared when I go to Palm Springs. Like, he's coming too. So yeah, hopefully we can do a poli sci. Maybe I can see if we can do one this week. I just, like, if you love the show, let me know of a political topic that you're interested in. Maybe I'll ask that. Is America ready for a black supervillain though? Yeah. Why wouldn't they? Like, I mean, Black Panther, it was technically a black supervillain. What is there to do in New York City besides drinking and clubbing? Really? There's a lot to do in New York. A lot. There's a lot of culture. There's parks. There's a lot of recreational things to do. There's a lot of pop-ups. There's galleries galore. There's 5 boroughs for you to go to. 5. Like, and the cuisine, there's every world cuisine you can think of. Like, there's culture in Harlem, Bronx, Queens. You can go see the Statue of Liberty. Like, there's Times Square, I guess. But, there's so many different landmarks. So there's, like, if you can only come to New York and only do drinking and clubbing, that says a lot about that person. Because there's so much to do. Chris, how will they introduce Storm into Black Panther 2 without T'Challa romantic connection? I am heartbroken. I'm heartbroken too because I feel like, how can we just not have T'Challa anymore after one movie? Like, I feel like maybe they could have recast him. Like, I get it, but I feel like there was still more story for the character. This is not Sweetie, okay? Would you be down to collab with Bondi? I've collabed with Bondi before. It's on her channel. We just never did it again. Like, I'm sure her schedule's busy, but I would love to do a weekly show with Bondi. Since we're both from New Orleans, like 2 New Orleans views, I would love that. Let's see. Do you watch those superhero shows on the WB? I watched the old superhero shows that came on the WB, like the Batman versus Superman and Batman Beyond and all that. If you can put your ankles behind your head, then that qualifies you as slim. Well, I don't think I could do that. I've never tried to do that. I don't think I have a reason to do that. Who has what it takes to be the next Beyonce? Normani? I'm gonna just sip my drink on that. Chloe Bailey. Sip my drink on that too. There won't be another Beyonce. I mean, there'll be another rising star, but another Beyonce, probably never. I have very polarizing opinions on Chloe, as well as Normani. I do not like Normani's song. I thought it was pretty pedestrian. I thought it was forgettable, and yeah, I was bored. Even if Cardi was on it, I just feel like, it's going to reach her niche fan base. Everyone's going to be talking about it for the weekend. The next weekend's going to come. Everyone else is going to put out some new music. It's going to not chart at all. It's not. And then she's going to keep saying, oh, my album's coming out. So it's just like, okay, I think she's a great dancer. I think she provides a great visual. But again, I can't think of a good song that she has. Like Tinashe, she is definitely the moment, I think. I saw her live. She actually has hits. I would like to see Normani succeed, but I just don't know. She doesn't have any songs that I like. That motivation song, I'm gonna break you up, let me see your motivation. It sounds just like, ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? It's just, and now she's doing this Aaliyah sample, this tired ass, watered down Aaliyah sample. I'm just not feeling it. And Chloe Bailey, you can't say nothing about Chloe Bailey negative. You can't. Nothing on Twitter. And my only thing with Chloe Bailey is I think she is supremely talented. I think she has the chops to do solo. But I just think that her sexuality that she's doing right now is contrived to me. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she needs to cover up. I'm just saying that it seems very contrived. And I'm not buying it. It just seems like, oh, I'm going to do all this just so I think people will like me. I want the attention. Whereas just Rihanna, her sexuality is effortless. Beyonce, her sexuality is effortless. I get she wants to prove that she's a woman, but I mean, showing your ass and titties, that means you're grown. I guess it is, but I just wish it wasn't so contrived. That's all. But people will cancel you if you have anything any critique of her. So that's my thoughts on Chloe. I still think she's very talented. Don't attack me. I can't get past Erica's voice. She always sounds constipated. What about the panel today? I'm doing the panel today at 5. I'll be there. Let's see. Marvel or DC? Marvel. Great visuals, but that was the first song of hers I didn't like. Yeah, it was just it was a gowns, beautiful gowns. The performative sexuality. I mean, even in Normani's video, I'm just like, okay, you down on your face, ass up, you fleeting. I'm just like, geez, is this necessary? You don't have to do that. You don't. I don't know. It's different. Maybe her music just isn't for me. Right, exactly. Like it just seems the sexuality isn't organic. Or if she's trying to even push sexual, like perfect example, Aaliyah. Aaliyah, we saw like, from age ain't nothing but the number era to 1 in a million. She was sexier. Like she showed more skin, but she wasn't like, it was believable. She was coming into her own as an artist. That's what I think of her as like evolving. But this, like, what Chloe's doing, like shaking her ass and stuff like that, and like trying to be Meg. Like with Meg, I believe it because that's how she presented herself. But I just feel like Chloe's doing it just because she thinks people is gonna like her. But yeah, what was I talking about? I forgot. Let me blow my nose right quick, y'all. I feel bad, but I don't want to, I can't edit this out. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I just feel like, with Aaliyah, somebody like that, it's more believable. I did see Tinashe's performance. I actually bought my ticket to see her. Like, unfortunately, like the pandemic, when her tickets were on sale, I had meet and greet tickets. But yeah. Let's see. Covert sexuality is no longer marketable. You're right. You're right. But if it wasn't for all that little busted challenge she did on Shade Room, she'll still be in the shadows. Now everything she does is over the top, trying too hard to be sensual. And I don't get it. That's an honest critique. It's not like we're trying to like police her body. No one is trying to do that. It's just like it just feels like this ain't you, sis. It reminds me of that movie Beyond the Lights or something like that. Yeah, Doja is quirky and organic, and she she's just likable. Like y'all seen how she can be canceled, but she wasn't. Like she's just likable. Her performance is A1 and original. A lot of the rap girls can't perform. Well, yeah, like with the fleeting thing, she looks like she's in the process of fleeting. Like I don't know. It wasn't sexy to me. Well, as we can see, vocalists, it don't matter. It's all about the image these days because Jasmine Sullivan, if Jasmine Sullivan was white, she would be like Adele status. Adele status. Like, I love my homegirl Adele, but Jasmine Sullivan deserves like the exact same praise. But when white people can sing like with soul, it's almost like seeing like a dog walk on its hind legs. It's like a commodity to watch. Yep, Doja is the definition of versatile. Definition of it. That's why I like her. I'll support her from now on. Like she can sing and rap. Like you can't put her in a box. And her album is cute. It's cute. I give it like a strong 7, a strong B. Oof. I'll go on to 210. So I have 7 minutes, y'all. Have I been to the Nomad restaurant? I have not heard of it. Oh, let's see what videos I have to do today. I have Potomac to do, which is going to be top priority. I am not enjoying the Merit to Medicine reunion, y'all. Like that should have been 2 parts, not 3. I'm not buying Contessa's like divorce woes. Like it's just too much. And I'm so glad that it's coming to an end. It needed to. Like the season itself, I would give it like a C plus, and then the reunion, I give it a D. I know I'm in the insignificant minority, but I don't care for Adele's caterwauling. I love Adele. She has some beautiful songs. Nomad in Chelsea. I have not been to Nomad. And it's in Chelsea. What kind of cuisine is it? I have a grown great love for Ariana with Positions and Thank You Next album. She is carrying pop and watered down R&B mixed with trap on her back. That's my problem with Ariana. Like, she has immense talent, like Mariah Carey level talent. And you doing microwave bops? Like, it's just, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. Like what classic song does she have that we can play 20 years from now that won't sound dated? You know? Like Mariah, we still playing stuff that she made 30 years ago. I think Contessa is a bad actress and full of ish. I think so too. Cause ain't no way you with the man like, I don't know, it's just the riddles that she's talking into. I don't get it. Oh, they serve cauliflower. See, you pay attention. You know what I hate and you know what I love. Y'all know what I hate and y'all know what I love. And that's just how my friends are. Like, I'm so predictable in what I like. I really am. Because if I like something, I stick with it. But yes, y'all, let me get all my following out the way. Let me get my marketing out the way since we're coming to the end of the video. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, on Twitter if you don't. On YouTube, please subscribe or share my video with somebody you think that would like this content. I would love to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm like about 1,200 followers away, 1,200 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers. So yeah, please, share, please. My birthday is coming up. If you want to donate, I'll have the Cash App up, of course. I'm not too tacky to, ask for a donate. Cause, these videos I do, I get paid from YouTube. I get a little bitty check, but coming from the fans, it's even better, What else? If you want a t-shirt, make sure you go under the video in the description and you can buy you one yourself. I'll be on the panel later today at 5. Let's see. Oh, French-inspired modern cuisine. Okay, I'll try it out. Did you see the live with the twins from Encore? No, I don't mess with them. They can go to hell. Can we talk about Ebony saying she wouldn't wear the colonizer's costume but always wearing problematic designers? Child. Oh yeah, so yeah, just letting y'all know my Encore review, it debuts in less than 10 minutes. So after you finish watching, head on over. I'll be in the chat for that review. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll get off now, y'all, so y'all can go head on and head over to my Encore review, because I have a lot to say about it. I have a lot to say. And that was Aubrey's last episode, unfortunately, but you'll see my thoughts on it then. So with that, y'all, thank y'all for joining me. Of course, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all, enjoyed the cocktail preparation that I did. But yeah, I shall see y'all next week. Bye.